Today, we are making sure this piece of shit passes tech for the raceway. So a couple things in here. You're not allowed loose items. Battery has to be in a box and tied down. Ours is currently wedged behind the seat right there. That's not allowed. This subwoofer is not bolted down, so that has to all come out. We throw it into a battery box, and then we are going to decal up the car, and we're going to... I think that's it.
We gotta do the exhaust.
And the exhaust. We have to make sure the exhaust doesn't leak.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't leak right now.
It leaks really
bad. It's fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, so apparently this is considered unsafe. Who would have thunk? Not me. We were driving like that for longer than I care to admit. So, we're gonna fix that today. Oh, this thing's heavy. Box, tie downs,
What is this?
Wood screws to tie down the box to the trunk. I'm so happy they provided wood screws. That'll work great. Okay, so ground's gonna go here, battery box is gonna go here, just so it's out of the way and we can keep as much trunk space as possible for a fuel cell in the future potentially. But we're gonna have to clean up some of the paint here so we get better contact. That might be okay. We'll try it. If it doesn't start, that's the first thing I'm gonna check is down there. Ground cable, custom made. Obviously, like everything else in this vehicle. Mint. Okay, we're gonna put in some rivets here. The wood screws weren't long enough. Gary's gonna do the honors.
Let's see if it reaches. Amateur hour.
Oh no, you're...
Well, it kind of squeezes through there, but I don't think it's going to fit into the drill hole at all. Let me grab a rivet here.
Oh, just not quite. Just doesn't squeeze in there. Just too big. Bigger hole. Now it'll fit.
Maybe. There we go.
Oh, now. Time of truth.
Now it's too big.
What?
This is going to be a pain in the butt trying to get this.
What?
Just trying to fit this in there. It doesn't really fit.
Oh. It's a big area there.
I might need your help.
Oh, there you go. Through?
Nope, we're good.
It didn't pull through. Hey, it worked. I got to put one more rivet in that corner. Nope.
Oh no. We might need a pilot hole.
Nope, probably, yeah.
Because it's on top of a bump.
Did you scratch it though? Like, can you see it now if you can?
No, I'll just...
Okay. Also, this new flavor from Rockstar is fantastic. Y'all should try it.
Fire in the hole. I got it.
Missed.
Oh!
You didn't push hard enough. Drill it out, get another one. I got 4 rivets holding it in. Solid. Whew, this is awkward to film. Currently, this is our main power wire. Goes in front of the vehicle to the firewall. It's unfused, so I'm going to throw a circuit breaker in there so if we ever get an accident or something and crimp that wire, it doesn't cause a fire. They do make tools for crimping these. I don't have one. I normally just put them in a vise and squish them right here. This is already in the car, so I can't exactly get a vise here. So I'm just going to vise grip crimp it and hope it holds. We're also adding in a battery cutoff that Yuri's working on right there in the corner, just so we have a red switch to kill the battery if something goes wrong. It's on the ground side. Safety. This is how I normally crimp cables. Put them in the vise, and then give them a good squeeze.
It's not me.
There. It's crimped on there, not coming off. Yuri just getting her battery cut off installed here. Washer. Washer.
Another nut.
Nut. Nut. Adjustable wrench.
That one. There we go.
Adjustable wrench.
You want to use that?
Yeah, if it works, it works. Actually, I might have a socket size that big in here.
Exactly.
What size do you figure that is?
I don't know, like a 15.
I figure that one 18.
18?
Yeah.
It's big.
Whew. It's tight in here. Oh yeah, get that in there before we tighten it. We might have to do it with a ratcheting wrench.
Yeah, on the back. Because this one needs to actually go the other way.
It does, yeah. We just make everything harder than it needs to be. Great success. There. Now it's in. We just have to tighten it from the back side.
All these holes kind of line up.
Kinda is good enough for me. No power. Power. Mint. Well, it works. Everything in there. No switch. Circuit breaker. Hey, if it works, it works. Okay. Now we gotta go through the tech sheet for this event to make sure everything's okay. So, safety items, helmets, yes we do, with an expiry date. OEM seatbelts, functional and good condition, that they are. Seat secured, yep, factory seats, factory mounting. Battery secured, tie down battery box for both battery. We just fixed that, so we're now good on that one there. Brake lights functional. There's one brake bulb, we're gonna have to head down to Toolon tractor to grab another one and throw it in there. Friction materials, pads, shoes for 50%. Changed last year, they're at 8mm. Calipers and brake cylinders, no leaks, operating freely. Attachment hardware secure. Yep. Brakes again last year, front and rear. Steel and flexible lines. We don't have steel lines, we have OEM flex lines. Brake fluid level checked and okay. We had brake flush on it this year. Brake fluid changed in accordance with manufacturer specifications. Changed this year. 15-second static brake test pedal firm. Yep, hard pedal. Ball joints, swivel points within wear limits, grease seals intact, attachment secure. Just put new tie rods on this when we changed the suspension. So tie rods were loose, those are now fixed. Idler arm, pitman arm links, and tie rod end links. Yeah, so those are good. Bearings, hubs properly adjusted with manufacturer specifications. Locking device is secure. Good on that one as well. General condition of system, spring shocks, bushings, frame attachment, anti-sway bar mounting. Just changed all the suspension on it, so it's got Skunk 2 Pro C coilovers now. So that's fine. Wheel and tire valves in good visual condition with no apparent cracks. 5:30 seconds, that's still good. Past safety, good on my books. All studs, nuts, presents, and fully threaded for secure attachment. Good on that front. Tires, no cords showing, no cuts, no interference with body through range of motion. Good on that one as well. Gas tank or fuel cell, no leaks, attachment secure. Factory gas tank, we're good there. Fuel lines, again factory. Fuel filters, factory. Fuel delivery lines from tank, factory. Flanges, hangers, and brackets securely mounted for exhaust system. That we have. The exhaust system must not leak at pipe flanges or joints. Okay, we failed there. So we're gonna address that right now. We're gonna get up on the hoist, pull it off, rebuild some of our sketchy looking pipes here. I got a new pipe. Exhaust pipes must terminate to the side of rear vehicle, out the back, and vehicle sound levels within limits of the event. Hopefully it's 100 decibel limit because that's kind of where our car is. It's pretty loud, it should be okay, it's an open track day. It should be okay. So let's get working on this exhaust.
Let's see if I got the fingernails for this.
Putting some toe stickers on. We've got the factory point right there. So we'll put a toe sticker on so we can find it. If you can get it. The tape's stuck now. Middle came out, but other than that, it's on there. You gonna try and put the middle on or no?
It's gonna be impossible. The stickiness is already gone.
Well, no, it's the stickiness is on the other side, right? You can just pick up the corner of it. Hey, look at that.
I'm a pro.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Nope.
Hey, it worked. Front toe sticker going on here. Toe points on the subframe just below the fog light there. You can even toe probably through the fog light if you want to. Trying to put logos on, measuring it. This is stressful, putting these on. You only get one shot at these.
One chance.
That's it. No pressure or anything, so make sure you get them in the middle. This windshield's getting replaced this year. There's a crack in it up there. You can almost see it. So your HDI bulb this one here. I don't really like this logo. It's stretched weird, but whatever. On the front. So that's one done. Now to do the scary back ones that we can't mess up. Ooh. One on. Peel it off.
Watch, Alistair.
I can't see, you have to do it because I'm filming it.
Then don't pull. When I wash this thing, I can't pressure wash this black glass now. Otherwise all the little letters are going to come out. There you go, pull.
One on, couple more to go. Ever wonder how far you can shoot a rivet out of an air riveter but been too scared to try it at work? The answer's like 20 feet, it's not that exciting. And those are them installed. So obviously we want launch control. These here are speed sensors. They tell the car how fast it is so it can turn on, turn off launch control. They tell if it's moving. So we had a code for it. Don't know if you can see that, if it'll focus or not. The pins have corroded out of it. So the harness is even worse condition. I can't get a connector for this. So can't use a connector. I'm gonna see if I can use these little pins here to try and get something to fit on those pins in there. Those ones are good. This is the new one. So we can have our launch control working. Just welded up the exhaust here, make sure it doesn't leak. Now we gotta find out if the speed sensor I put in fixes a launch control issue or not.